Who could forget this iconic picture? Yes, the 1990 love story slash thriller comes to life on stage in a visually stunning display. We're talking major cool special effects. Yes, tonight we are taking you behind the scenes of Broadway Across America's Ghost, the musical.
So we're behind the scenes here at Ghost the Musical with Andrew, who is the stage manager, and he's going to end up showing us all kinds of cool things, such as how they turn Sam into a ghost, and then what are some of the prop designs that they use back here, along with some of the wigs and clothing.
So right now we're looking at some wardrobe stuff. We have a lot of different costumes here in the show, and what's interesting about this show is it's very normal New York pedestrian. We have just regular clothes, regular people things, lots of jackets and coats, and some of the show takes place in a bank. The main character, Sam Weed, is a banker, so we have a lot of business suits and a lot of professional people. But then we'll mix that up with somebody that's coming from the gym with their cut-off hoodie and their just different jackets and sweatshirts and lots of just normal things. Of course, then we go to the complete opposite extreme.
I remember this one from the show.
This is Oda Mae. She's the the Whoopi Goldberg character in the show. So she plays Oda Mae the psychic, and of course we have to have her in something a little more extravagant.
All right, so you ready to go check out some wigs?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
These are some of the wigs in the show that we use.
Okay.
And as you can see, like we were talking about with the different ghosts and things, they have, we talked about how it starts in color at the bottom of their costume, goes up to white. And then once you get to their head, you're in full, this is the candy striper girl, or diner girl. And she, by the time you get to her head, it's fully white. Her hair is white, her hat's white. Here's another ghost here, some more of the ghosts here. When they designed the show, Molly she wears a blonde wig. The reason that she's in blonde is so that everyone knows that she's separate from everyone else. She pops out. The set's very dark, purples, blacks. And so with her in the blonde wig, you definitely see her. She pops out from everybody else. So all the characters in the show have dark hair or the grayish ghost hair. So you can see dark hair, dark hair, dark hair, everybody dark hair, or this, gray ghost look. Then Molly pops out with the blonde.
To think that all that thought went into wigs. I never would have guessed that. That's amazing. Awesome. So we've looked at costumes, we've looked at wigs. What are we looking at next?
I think we'll go to the stage.
We're going to the stage. All right, let's check it out.
Of course, the pottery wheel. This is the pottery wheel prep.
Yes, the pottery wheel. I've been wanting to see this whole time. This is where the magic happens. Oh, my love, my darling.
With our illusions on the show, we have, of course, the biggest illusion that we do is it's called walking through the door moment. And it's in the movie Ghost, it's very simple to have computer CGI effects in different ways you can do it where it looks like he's going through, and to do that on stage is a whole different thing because you can't just add in computer editing, you can't add in cuts and edits and all of that. So what we do has to be happening right there in front of you at
in real time.
In real time for all the audience members to see without any air, so that it looks like these things are happening. So of course the walking through the door moment is a big effect in the show. But our illusionist, Paul Keeve, he's a very well-known illusionist. Right now he is doing, he of course did all the versions of Ghost that we've been doing.
He knows his stuff.
Yes, exactly. So he's the one, if you need a magic trick, if you need somebody to disappear, he's the one. Whether it's a phantom, whether it's a ghost, whether, what it is, he's the one to go to. Even, David Copperfield didn't know how he did it. So he came, he saw the show, he said, well, that was great, but I don't know how you did that. I cannot figure out how you did it.
Well, thank you so much, Andrew. It's been fantastic getting this amazing behind-the-scenes look at Ghost the Musical.
For more information on Broadway Across America's next production to visit Indianapolis, simply check out IndianapolisBroadway.com.